Hi, my name is Dr. Jay Warren, and in this segment I want to talk to you about immune system function because I find there are so many people that, quite frankly, are getting sick way too often, and when they do get sick, they're staying sick for way too long. So if you're one of those people that find themselves missing lots of days of work because you're getting sick, or maybe your kids are missing way too many days at school because they're getting sick, or if you're finding yourself as one of those people that anytime a bug goes around or the cold and flu season comes around, you're the one that gets it, and when you do get sick, you seem to be the one that stays sicker longer, your body's not able to kick it out as quickly as everyone else, those are all signs that your immune system isn't working as well. So I'm going to share with you some safe and natural and easy methods that you can use to strengthen your immune system so that it can resist anything that comes your way. It's not that the bugs are getting stronger or that you need to rely on stronger drugs to keep yourself healthy. Basically, you need to get your body healthier from the inside out, get your immune system working well, and then you'll be able to resist anything that comes your way. So the first thing you want to do is drink lots of water. Your body needs to be able to have that water to flush the bacteria and viruses that come into your system out of it, and also all the debris that can happen when your immune system initiates that response to fight off the infection. Same is true for exercising. Exercise has a ton of health benefits, but specifically for your immune system, it helps circulate those white blood cells around your body more so it can come in contact with those bacteria and viruses and fight it off more effectively, not just through your blood, but through the lymph. The lymph system has lots of white blood cells that depend on muscles contraction and relaxation to be able to function properly. Third thing you need to do is manage your stress really well, because in that fight or flight response, there's a whole hormone cascade that negatively affects your immune system cells. You probably know that when you're in a really stressed out period of your life, you're much more likely to get sick at the end of it, or unfortunately during it. Part of the reason why that's true is the fourth is you need to get lots of rest. When you're stressed out, you're not getting as much rest, and 90% of the healing that our body does happens while we're asleep. So it's really important that you get proper amounts of rest for your immune system to work well. The fifth thing is diet. You need to make sure you're getting really good nutrients in your diet because, one, your body needs building blocks, of course, to stay healthy, but specifically your immune cells too. They need those nutrients to be able to function as optimally as possible. So one thing that you can add to your diet that will make a huge difference for you is vitamin D3. Vitamin D3, there are tons of studies showing that it's really effective for heart disease, for cancer. I've talked about those in other places, but specifically for your immune system, vitamin D3 is essential for your initial response to the bacteria and viruses. Those immune cells that come in first contact need vitamin D3 in order to activate. So if you don't have enough vitamin D3, your body's not going to be able to fight off infection as well. There's tons of studies showing how effective it is for your immune system. The most interesting one I found was they took two groups of school-age children between the months of December and March. They gave half the kids vitamin D3, they gave the other half a placebo, and the kids that got vitamin D3 through those cold and flu months, they got sick half as often as the other kids. And that's because their body had this vitamin D3 to initiate the response when they were exposed to those viruses and those bacteria much more effectively. So you can read below about vitamin D3. You want to make sure it's in the D3 form, not in vitamin D2, and the amounts that you need to take in order to stay super healthy. Now, I also want to share with you a couple of things if you find yourself already sick, that the infection has taken hold and you want to get back into things much more quickly. So the same kind of things are true. One, you need to drink lots of fluids. Get that body flushed so you can kick out those bacteria and viruses that your immune system is trying to get rid of. And you need to let it run its course. There are so many drugs on the market that are basically trying to stop your innate responses to getting the cold and flu out of your body. You know, the cough suppressants. Coughs are a means of getting the bacteria and the bacteria and viruses out of you. Antihistamines like the runny noses, that's all ways of getting it out of your body as well. Taking things to control your fever. Fever is a natural response by your body to raise the temperature so it can kill off the bacteria and viruses more effectively. So if you're taking those drugs, then it's basically what's going to happen is you're going to stay mild or sicker longer. And so if you allow it to run its course and give your body the good nutrients and the rest it needs and the water it needs, you might be a little more uncomfortable initially, but you're going to get well that much quicker. And one thing that you can add into it that I found has been super effective is colloidal silver. Colloidal silver is found, you can get it in drops and in droppers, and take it when you're starting to feel the initial symptoms coming on. There's tons of studies that have been showing how silver is an antimicrobial, not just for bacteria, but for viruses as well. Very effective in killing those bugs off. It's used in hospitals and wound care. It's been used for hundreds, if not thousands of years, and it's something that I use now all the time. When my acupuncturist told me about it, I started using it myself, and it is tremendously effective in fighting off infection. When you start feeling those first initial symptoms, you might notice that you're coughing a little bit, your nose is starting to run down, your body feels a little depleted. That's a perfect time to take that initial loading dose, boost your immune system to give it that extra hand that it needs. So if you're wanting to stay healthy, you don't want to get sick so that you're missing days of work, missing days at school, or just feeling miserable, simple things that we talked about here are things that you can use to be able to stay healthy, so you can be as healthy as you want to be and do the things you want to do rather than have to spend days under the covers feeling miserable and feeling really sick. So I hope you found this helpful.